అప్డేట్స్ కోసం, ఫాస్ట్ అప్డేట్స్ కోసం నేను దాన్ని వాడేది.
హుహు. Hello guys, good afternoon everyone. Let's start the session in 5 minutes because only 7 people have joined the session. So let's wait for 5 more minutes and let's continue the session. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. We will start in 1 minute. Okay. Give me a minute. Only the 17 people have joined, so that's fine, guys. Let's continue. Yesterday, what we have discussed. Do you guys remember what we have discussed yesterday? Guys, did you remember? Yesterday, we have discussed an LWC component. In LWC, we have discussed a topic. Did you remember that topic? Okay, guys, we have discussed about life cycle hooks yesterday. Correct? Life cycle hooks. Did you remember life cycle hooks, guys? One doubt on the project. Yes, Manoj, continue. Yes, what is the doubt, Manoj? Project will form a team for only one person can do. Project team size should be 4. Okay. Team size should be 4. Okay. So if anybody are there in your college, so if the people are from same college, so you can form a team, and with your mentor, like you'll be having a mentor for your in your college, and just approve your project from them. Okay, you have to select a project. Understand? Did you get mails? Did you get mails, guys? Yes, good. So after receiving the mails, you have to log into that first. Okay? You have to log into that, and after logging in, you should access the project. So whatever the project you have, whatever the project you need, uh, the interest and the selecting project is your call, guys. Okay? Whatever the project you want, you can select. In my college only, I'm in Salesforce. Okay, you can just connect in the Telegram channel. Okay, like you, there will be more people like you, Manoj. You can connect in the Telegram channel. If the people are interested, they'll be joining in your group. Okay. Yes. So whoever can't form a group in their specific this, do this, guys. Okay. వంకాయల పాటి. Okay, mail రాకపోతే. If you did not receive mail, just need to contact our support team. I have given you the teamsip@thismartbridge.com email ID, right? So you just mail to them, okay? Just mail to them. I think they might respond you, and they'll just give a support. Yes, that's fine. And you just mail them today because it's already been late, right? So you just mail them, and they'll provide you the assistance. Okay. Any more doubts, guys? Guys, have you all accessed the projects? Selected the projects, like what project you have to do? Whoever are only the one from a single college, you just contact in Telegram group, guys. Okay, people will respond so that you can make a team. Okay, and also one more thing, whoever are selecting the project, they should enter the team member's email ID and it should be get verified. Okay, that should team member details have to be filled from team leader. Okay, and 4 email IDs should be verified. Then and there only you need to verify. You need to get approval from the mentor of your college. Okay, once it is approved, you will get access to the project. Experiential learning supported by NASCOM Future Skills Prime. Yes, you got mail now. But why you are telling it is not yet? Mentor of our college. In the Future Skills Prime itself, there is a I'm giving you a video. Okay. Yes, that's fine, Kaila Party. That's fine. Let me give a video, guys. Okay, I'll be sharing you the YouTube link. I thought of explaining you by showing that on Saturday, but you people did not receive mail, so I have not told you. Let me give you a YouTube link, okay? 1 minute. So if you open this YouTube video, you'll be getting all the assistance, guys, and you just check with that. And if you have any doubts, we'll be discussing on Saturday. Okay. So these are the training sessions, right? So we'll discuss about projects and all on Saturday. Okay. In the meantime, if you have any queries, just watch that video. And if you people did not receive mail yet, you just mail our support team. I've already gave you the email address. Okay. Any more queries? Okay, guys, let's now discuss about LWC. And we have already discussed what life cycle hooks are yesterday. We have gone through life cycle hooks, and today we'll just go with the LDS, okay? Lightning Data Services. Why these Lightning Data Services are used? Have you remembered about wire adapter, guys? Have you all remembered about wire adapter? Sorry, wire decorator. Have you all remembered wire decorator that I have explained maybe in the Friday session or else yesterday's session? Everybody don't know about wire adapter? It's decorator, guys. If you don't know, please let me know. Okay. So wire adapter, I have explained you guys what you're doing then. Explained many times. Wire adapter is used to read the Salesforce data. When LWC, like when you want to read the Apex data, Salesforce data in LWC, you'll use wire adapter, wire decorator. Have already shown you the example. Then what you're listening, guys, that's fine. Let me open this LDS. So LDS, let's discuss about Lightning Data Services. What does this Lightning Data Services mean? Okay. So let's see. Records will be loaded in the Lightning Data Services are cached and shared across components. So whatever the records are there in the Lightning Data Lightning Data Services stores the it will be storing an Apex records, Salesforce records. Okay. If a page composed of components showing the same record, all components show the same version of the record. So whatever the components are there within the same record, like within the same page, how many components are showing the same records, those records will be showing the same version of that particular record. Okay. And also it is accessing the same record. It will significant the performance improvements, and also because a record is loaded only once. Okay, if more number of components and accessing the same data, the refresh time is less. Okay, it is not needed to load more and more times. If it is loaded once, that's fine. Okay, and no matter how many components are using it, so whatever how many components we may use, that doesn't matter, but the refresh time is very less. Okay, if more components in one page are using the same records, if we refresh once, the every component will be loaded at once only. Okay, we don't need to refresh one more time, and for every component, for each and every component, we need not to refresh it once again. Okay, so that is about Lightning Data Service. It will perform operations on data, and it also access the metadata in Salesforce. Okay, how metadata will be accessed using it is accessed using Lightning Data Services only. Okay, generally we can't access the metadata of Salesforce in LWC, but if you use Lightning Data Services, you can use that. Okay, what are the base components over here? Lightning record edit form, lightning record form, lightning record view form. You guys already know what lightning record form is, isn't it? I've already explained you what is lightning record form. I've shown you here. If you guys remember, this is lightning record form. I've already shown you, and you guys have created the component, it seems. Is that true, guys? Have you all created that lightning record form component? I guess you people have created that. Guys, tell me, have you all created or not? Just let me know, guys. If not, I'll be providing some time to create, or else I'll be moving forward. And that is Lightning Data Service. I guess you guys have created Lightning Record Form. And Lightning Record Edit Form and Lightning Record View Form. You guys might not create it, but I'm not the responsible for that. You guys are not responding. And wire adapters and functions in Lightning UI Record API. So this is the module which is used to use Lightning Data Service, LDS. Okay, this is the module. And wire adapters listed in the reference section are LDS based unless otherwise specified. So these adapters, wire adapters. So you can see here, what are the wire adapters over here? See, wire adapter receive a new value. Wire triggers a read, and these are the wire adapters in this Lightning Data Services. Let's see what it is an important note over here. LDS supports all custom objects and all the standard objects that uses user interface API. So whatever the custom objects or standard objects using UI, user interface API, that will support LDS. Okay, LDS will support all those kind of custom objects or standard objects. Okay, custom types are not supported. Naveen will discuss about project in the Saturday session. This is not the time for discussing about project. Okay, first we need to complete the curriculum. Okay, let's discuss it on Saturday. And yes, Lightning Data Services. Whatever the custom objects are used, custom objects or standard objects, whether it may be custom or standard, if they are using the user interface API, Lightning Data Services will support those objects. Okay, and but custom metadata types are not supported. We can't access the custom metadata types. Okay, and also LDS doesn't incur any API usage calls. So it doesn't provide any API usage calls. Okay. Even though we are using user interface API, it doesn't provide us any API usage calls. They need not to provide any API calls or need not to call any APIs to use the user interface API or use the user interface. Okay. But it is subject to general limits like the number of records returned. So we already have the Apex Garner limits for how many records can be retrieved for one SQL query or for one social query. We already have those limits, right? So those limits will be there as it is. There is no change in that, and the limits will be how many records will be returning. Those limits will not change. Okay, and LDS manages data for you. LDS will manages LDS will manage the data for us. Like it will be helping us to create records or edit records or edit in the sense update records, okay, or else delete records, anything. It will be helping us to manage our data, and changes to a record are reflected in all the technologies built on it. So whatever the changes we have done in LDS using LWC, whatever the changes we have done, that will be reflected in all the technologies built on it. So whatever the technologies we have built on that LDS part, in that all will that changes of the record will be reflected. Okay, contrastingly, data from Apex is not managed. It is not a data from Apex is not managed, but we can manage the Salesforce data. Like we will be using Apex classes or Apex methods in LWC, correct? So we can't manage using LDS. We need to use that. We need to use imperative approach or wire decorator. Okay, and also you must refresh the data. You must need to refresh the data. It is not providing you the refresh interval. Okay, if LDS detects a change to a record or any data or metadata it supports, all components using the relevant wire adapter receive a new value. So whatever, if the LDS detect, if LDS detecting any change in that record, okay, or any data or metadata, like whatever it supports, Guys, am I audible? Am I audible now? Just 1 minute, guys. Give me a minute. One minute, guys. I'll be sharing my screen. 1 minute. Got mail regarding project, but how to do without team as an uh, you have to do a team project, guys. Okay, it is not an individual project. You have to make a 4 members a team, and you have to do that project. And if you have any queries regarding project, we'll talk on Saturday, not today. Already, it's been 45 minutes, so we'll just continue with the session. If there are any queries regarding that project, we'll be discussing on Saturday. Don't worry about that. And if you want to know the people who have registered for Salesforce, you will message in a Telegram group. The people will connect. Okay. No ways for that. So that's it. Will be strong after so we'll check out. Yes. Yes. Find what the records are there in the plan sheet. We reduce cache. That will explain and reduce a component. So why the identity components in the same browser as an extension being same browser or with different browser. Okay, this doesn't that's a lot of work. It basically do a lot of things. Look, complexity as it is responsible management. Okay, even is for loading data, loading records data, or is fetching the data, or creating the data, creating the records, or updating the records, whatever it is. Okay. Um, guys, is it ready? How is it now? Guys, guys, is it still breaking or it is okay for everyone? Only for time periods, time breaking. Give me a minute.
ఇక్కడ Salesforce లో ముందు అక్కడ వెళ్ళి కూర్చోండి ఒకసారి నెట్వర్క్ రావట్లేదు.
Hello guys, am I audible to you? Am I audible guys? But the screen is not. Yes, that's fine. But the screen is not sharing, correct? One minute guys, let's wait for our screen share. Or else let me stop and again let me share this. Guys, is my screen visible now? Okay, so there is no problem for this, correct? Okay, let's continue. So what LDS will do? It will retrieve the records first. It will load the Salesforce data, and so load Salesforce data in the sense it will loads the Salesforce records from Apex. Okay, and it will store in the cache. Okay, and if the invalidate records like the records which are not validated, if they enters into the cache when you are developing a Salesforce data, or else if it is dependent on Salesforce data and metadata changes, it will validate those. Okay, and also optimizes server calls by bulkifying and deputing deduping requests. So bulkifying. I have already told when we walk through Apex what bulkifying is. Can you please tell me what bulkifying is? Guys, do you know? Bulkifying means. That handle large data. Okay, what we'll be using, what kind of stuff we'll be using to bulkify the data? Do you have any idea on that? What we'll be using, like what kind of stuff we'll be using to bulkify the data? Yes, can you tell? What kind of, like what we'll be using? What are the things we will be using to bulkify the data? Batch Apex. I'm not asking the batch Apex or future or cable Apex, Ramit. To bulkify data, what process you will use? So that's fine. That's fine. You are not understanding what I'm asking. It's okay. So we'll use set, list, collections. We will use collections to bulkify the data, isn't it? We will use collections to bulkify the data. Right or wrong, guys? We will use set, list, map. We'll use set to store the records which are not like which we don't want. When you don't want the duplicates to be stored, then you will go with set. And if you want duplicates, you will go with list. Right? So to bulkify data, we use set collections. Okay? That is what you need to tell. And after, to improve performance, LDS maintains a client-side cache. Okay, whatever the client asks. Okay, whatever the client asks about that, about any records. So it will maintain a client-side cache so that whatever the query that was written by the client, it will be retrieving the records from that cache. Okay, and of record data that has been involved loaded via wire adapter. And loading data from the cache is faster than requesting it from the server because it is not going to the server and all. It is just going to the cache and loading the data. So it is more faster when it compared to requesting the server. Okay, and after this, Lightning Data Service re-request the record data from server to satisfy requests that occur after the cache lifetime. So whenever the records are unavailable in the cache, then it will be calling the server. Okay, it will be requesting the server. Whenever the records are available in the cache, we will be using cache to load the data. Okay. The cache lifetime is subject to change as part of ongoing improvements to Lightning Data Service. So the lifetime, there is no particular lifetime for that, guys. For caching, it may be like the improvements that we are doing to the Lightning Data Service. It depends on that. The lifetime will be depending on that, and also it will maintain a separate timeout for object and layout metadata. Layout metadata, in the sense we are using lightning compact layout or full layout. Okay, that is also a metadata in our Salesforce object metadata. Okay, and which are cached in a durable store. So those will be cached in a durable store. It is not storing depending upon the Lightning Data Service actions and improvements on the Lightning Data service. Okay, and also when you make layout changes to record pages, okay, you'll be attaching you'll be assigning a page layout for particular record pages, right? So whenever you make that changes on custom objects, the layout changes don't appear immediately. Whatever the changes you have made, that will not be appear immediately on the UI. You need to wait for some time, correct? You need to wait for some time. Sometimes it takes more than that, more than 1 day and all. Okay, and the record page displays the updated layout after the timeout when you reload the page. Okay, it displays updated layout when we'll be writing the timeout functions in JavaScript. If that timeout is done, then only the page will be reloaded and the updated version of your component will be displayed. Okay, to see it, so to see your latest changes, whatever the changes you have done, you have to see immediately. So whenever you want to see immediately, you just log out from your Salesforce or can log in back. Okay, and durable caching is available in Ox with secure browser caching, which is enabled by default. It is a securing browser cache which is enabled by the default. Okay, and also it is using user interface API. User interface API, it is also a public Salesforce API, and it is used to build Lightning experience in Salesforce iOS for Android or Salesforce for Android or iOS applications. Okay, and UI API is used to design is designed uh, to make easy to build the Salesforce UI. Whatever the UI you are building with using Salesforce Lightning Web Components, it makes easier using UI adapter. Okay, and that's about Lightning Data Services, guys. Let's see an example on that Lightning Data Service. Let me check if I have any if I have any code any components. Let me check. 1 minute, guys. It is still loading. Yes, okay. 1 minute, I'll be checking. Hmm. Just give me some time, guys. I'll be showing you the example. So, JS file. Yes, I have got an example. So let me show you that. 1 minute, I'll be sharing my screen to you. Give me a minute. Let me open this. Yes. So see here, guys, what we are doing here. Okay. First, let me know you guys are seeing my screen or not. Is it visible, guys? Okay. Okay. And let me go to the code. So what we are doing over here. Okay. First, I have created a lightning card for grand child opportunities. Okay, that is my title for that grand child opportunities. And also, it is a if true it is loading something, and if it is not if true it is uh, error, there is an error, I guess. If it is true, it is displaying some errors. Okay, and if false is it is loading, maybe it is a styles, and if it has opportunities, that is displaying over in a data table. Okay, let's see what grandchild parents have, grandchild opportunities are found or not. Okay, so first what we are doing here, if true is loading in the sense what is loading is defining over here. Let's see. So whenever you are using UI record API, so this is LDS, guys. Whatever you have imported here, that is known as LDS. Okay, UI record, we call UI record API. That is also an API. Okay, and here we have taken grandchild opportunities. Here we have taken the Apex method. We have imported Apex method from Salesforce, and here at the rate API record ID, it gets the parent record ID, and we are storing opportunities in array, and is loading is true. First at the very first time, is loading is a boolean variable which is set to true. Okay, and we have error property which is used to store the errors. And while get record, what is a get record here? Whatever we are storing, whatever we are bringing up from UI record API. Okay, that is known as get record here. And after that, get record ID. This dollar symbol represents the reactive. Okay, whenever it is changing, the changes will automatically updated to the record ID property. Okay, for that purpose we are using this dollar symbol. This is meant for reactive. Okay, and get record is the imported record from lightning data service. Okay, and the fields are already created in the 1 second. Fields are already there here. See, this is constant fields. So that fields will be mapping to the fields. And grandchild opportunities. This is the grandchild opportunities which we got from Apex methods. From where we got Apex class. Okay. And here the parent account ID is record ID, which is reactive. Okay, and after wide opportunities, this is the method that we have created, and after that we are performing error and data. If the loading is, if this dot is loading is false, if it is not loading, and also if the data is present. Okay, we will store data in opportunities, and if there are any errors, so if the data is there, so errors won't be there, correct? So we'll store data in opportunities, and error is undefined. Okay, and if it is not loaded, if it is data, if the data is not present. Okay, if data is not present, if the error is present, what happens then? So for this dot error is an attribute, and for that we will be storing the error which we got in a component. And for this dot opportunities, we will leave that blank because there is no data in that. Okay. And get has opportunities. It is the method, it is a getter method which is used to return the opportunities, dot opportunities. Whatever you have performed that wide opportunities method, in that opportunities, is there any opportunities or not? Okay. In the data, we got any opportunities length or not? It will check for that and it will return that. Okay. And account name, we are getting account name from get account name method. Okay. It is what it is returning then. This dot account dot data. What is this? This component. Okay. The whole component. And what is account here? Here, see, we have created the property account. So in that account, there is data. So in that data, we are checking for if this dot account dot data dot fields dot name dot one. Data in the sense, what is this data? Opportunities data. Correct? In that, what are the fields? Whatever the fields we got here, those are the fields. Correct? What are the fields? Account name. So that account name dot in that data, in the fields name, fields in the sense account name. In that account name, the value of the name. Okay, the value of the name is equal or not. If the value of the name is equal to this thing, okay, this thing, it will be returning this value of the name, and or else it is returning the null value. Okay. So whenever it is returning this account dot data, we are performing it in the HTML page. Okay. If it is loading, we'll be declaring a spinner. Okay, you know it will be getting a spinner kind of thing. It will be round, very small, and it is used for loading. Okay, dots round. It will be there, right? So we call that as a spinner. And if true error, if it is error, will be displaying error loading opportunities. While loading opportunities, we got an error, and that message will be appearing here. Okay, and if the loading is false, what if the loading is false? Okay, loading is false in the sense the loading is completed. Okay, in that case, we'll check for if the opportunities are having or not. Okay, if has opportunities, we'll be displaying them in the lightning data table. If not, if opportunities are not there, we'll display no grandchild opportunities found. Okay, so this is what we are doing, and quickly write this code to execute this. Everyone, write the code fast. Okay, as fast as possible. You just quickly write the code, and after that, we'll just see how to run, like how to execute this and all. Okay, quickly do that, guys. Guys, once it is done, please let me know. I'll show the JS code to you. Okay. Guys, make it fast. Once it is done, please let me know. Guys, is it done? Let me know if it is done or not. Okay. Guys, you need to write JavaScript code also. Make it fast wise, okay? Guys, isn't it done yet? Okay, so you also write the JavaScript code, guys. Okay, make that fast. Write as early as possible. Okay. Guys, have you all completed? Sorry, guys. So you guys have completed, right? So what you have to do is you have created this display grandchild grandparent related list component, correct? What targets did you give, guys? What targets did you give? Guys, what targets did you have given? Opportunity page. So are you telling about record page? That record page, Pranit? I selected that when creating a new class. Yes, you have to select when you are creating a new component. So you see here, if you open JS meta file, if you open this meta file, you will be having the targets over here. Just check where you have given this. Okay. And make sure you have given in a home page. It is not needed actually in the home page, but it is okay if you have in the record page or else anywhere. Okay, majorly we have to give this in the record page only. Okay, you have given in the record page, right? It's no worries. If you have not given, you just give in the record page, guys. Okay, so after giving that, let me stop this share and let me share my Salesforce org. And let me go to context or opportunity record page. Anywhere it is fine. Let me open opportunity record page and let me go to setup. Sorry, click on gear icon, edit page. Now search for display grandchild related list. Drop it over here. So here there are no grandchild opportunities found, right? So what was the scenario here? Let me save this. Guys, you just drop over here and save it, okay? After saving, go back. Here it is saying no grandchild opportunities are found. Correct? Grandchild opportunities are not found here. So what we have to do now? What is our scenario? Let's see. To complete it, what we have to do? We'll just see, okay? If has opportunities, let's see what has opportunities is doing. This dot opportunities equals to data. If it is loading, okay. Parent account ID. Let me do one thing, guys. Okay. So let me select account for this contact. There is already account. 1 second, let me cancel this. Parent account is needed, correct? So let me select parent account for this. Okay. Let me select Edge Communications as parent account and let me save this. There is a trigger. Variable does not exist. Account industry update handler. So there is a trigger, I guess. 1 second, guys. Let me in the account trigger handler. Let me open account trigger. Something is happening over here. Let me comment out it. No, I should not comment all the things. I just comment this. Why does not work? Oh, this shortcut only works for VS Code. That's fine. Okay, let me comment out and let me save this. It is saved and let me go here and click on save. It is saved now and let me go to opportunities page. Opportunities. Let me go here and refresh this once. 1 minute. Guys, just give me 1 minute. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay. Sorry for the interruption, guys. So I have created. Let me refresh this once. There are no grandchild parents here. Grandchild opportunities here. So still it is not showing. Let me go to this account. Okay. And let me go for parent account Edge Communications. And for this, let me give parent account. Let me give Acme this time and click on save. Let me go to opportunities page. Let me open this. Still it is not showing. Guys, it may be the refresh problem. Okay. It might be the refresh problem. It will come. Like it will show you. Okay, just add the parent accounts over there. Okay. So have you all kept that in opportunity record page or not? Or else let me keep that in a let me keep that in account page, account record page, and let's see what happens. Okay, let me click on edit page over here. Let me drag this component and put it over here. Okay. So it is showing the grandchild parents. Sorry, grandchild opportunities here. Let us see. Okay. It has, but it is not showing. Maybe it is a refresh problem, I guess. Okay. So it will be coming nice. So don't worry. Okay. Did anybody got this? You just make sure you are dropping your uh, whatever that component in account record page. Okay, account record page. Let's try dropping it over home page and see what happens. Okay, let's try in the home page. Yes, it is not showing here. This is not like creating in a home page is not good, guys, because we do not get the record ID, right? If it is in the home page, keeping that in the account record page is correct. Okay, it is not showing now. It will show. Okay, it will show. And if here there are opportunities. 1 second. Okay. Here there are opportunities, I guess. Yes, one opportunity is there over here. And let's go for Acme record. Here there is, here let's check if there are opportunities or not. Yes, there is opportunity here, but it is not showing. That's okay. We'll just go to Burlington Textiles Group of America, Corp of America and see. Here there are no grandchild records. Let's see opportunities. Yes. We can do project with other courses members, please. How you can do with other courses members, Naga Prithvi Tej? How you can do? The people are learning. If there are people from service now, how they can help you in Salesforce? Can you do project in service now by taking course on Salesforce? In your college, in your college only, taking CSC and learning EC subjects? No, right? Or else learning EC subjects and writing the CSC exams? It's not possible, guys. Whatever the course you have enrolled for, you have to go with that only. Okay? You must go with that. Okay, now, okay, Prithvi Tej. Understood? If you guys, if you people don't have any person in your college, like there are no persons who have taken the Salesforce course in your college, just contact in a Telegram group. Okay, people will respond. No, there are many people. Okay, they'll respond. I think there are 500 plus registrants for this. Is there any problem? Lohit, you just contact our team. Okay, you just contact our support team so that they can help you. Without receiving mail, you can't do the project and you will not get the certificate. You just contact our team so that they can assist you. Okay? Any other problem, guys? If there is any other problem, please let me know. Any doubts, guys? Guys, any other doubts? And today, what we have seen today, guys, we have learned about lightning data service, right? Have you all understood that? Lightning record service. If you have any doubts on lightning record service, please let me know. From tomorrow onwards, we'll be starting the agent force topics. Okay. So if you have any doubts, you just tell me today. On Salesforce topics, on LWC topics, you can just ask me if you have any doubts. Okay. So have you all understood? So can you guys just tell me how many methods are there in lifecycle hooks? How many methods are there in the lifecycle hooks? Does anyone please respond? Three. Can you name them? Constructed, connected callback, and rendered callback. There is another. There are another two. Guys, anyone? There are five methods in lifecycle hooks. Can you name another two? He have already told me three. There are three more. There are two more things. Can anyone name that? Error callback. Okay. And the next one is one is error callback, correct. Disconnected callback. Yes. Yes, Pranit, that is disconnected callback, correct. And that was all about life cycle hooks. And what can you name the first statement in constructor? What is the first statement in constructor? What is the first statement in constructor? Don't you know? The first statement in constructor. Okay, that is someone is typing. So do you know, Pranit? So it is a super statement, guys. It is a super statement. For why it is used? Yes, super. For why it is used? Atta. Can you just tell me why we are writing the super statement? Why it is needed? To call the parent class. Not exactly to call the parent class, Pranit. If there are any, like if there is a parent class for that component, to access the properties in that parent class, we will write the super method. Okay, understood? Any other doubts? If there are any, properties, parent properties to access in this class, for that we'll write a super statement. Okay. Any doubts? Okay, okay then. So we have written this code and we have guys, do you found that grandchild opportunities? Found that grandchild opportunities, guys? Guys, in the previous component, do you guys find grandchild opportunities or not? Guys, you have deployed that component, right? You have deployed that component. Have you all written that first? Have given time to write that code. Have you all written that? Guys, have you all written or not? Just tell me one thing, guys. Power was cut in our locality, so I need to write code again by watching the recording. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, guys. So, any more doubts on that? Yesterday, I have discussed about adapters as decorators. Why API decorator is used? Can you tell why API decorator is used? Why API decorator is used for the properties? Why we are using @API? Why we are using @API? To allow parent to child communication. Only parent to child communication? Achyuta, only parent to child communication, calling its methods. Not exactly correct, Achyuta. It will it will access it will allow parent to child communication, but we don't use API @API decorator only for parent to child communication. Okay. Remember the things. Why we are using @API is used to make a property as public. Correct? Remember why we are using that? To make the property public, either property or method. To make that public, we are using @API decorator. Isn't it? And yes, not only parent to child communication. If the property is annotated with @API in any of the component, so that property can be accessed by any other components in LWC. Okay, whatever the component is, it will be accessible by every component in LWC if it is annotated with @API. Okay, and why @track is used? Why track decorator is used? Guys, track. Track decorator. Why track decorator is used, guys? Can we use track decorator for primitive data types like string, integer? For those data types, can we use track decorator? Do you know or not? Track decorator is used to make properties reactive. It is used to make properties reactive, and it is mandatory to use for arrays and objects. Okay, because they are not built-in reactive properties, but primitive data types are already reactive. We need not to make them reactive. Okay, understood? Why wire adapter is used? Today we have discussed about wire, right? So why wire @wire is used? So if you have any doubts, you can ask, please. Otherwise, we can wind up the session for now. Okay, is there any doubts? Any doubts, guys? Can we wind up the session for now? Okay. Bye, guys. Have a nice day. Thanks for joining.